Yes, people, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. I go by the name of Liam, and today we have a Manchester United update for you. And not only a Manchester United update, there is potential talk to two possibilities of Jadon Sancho leaving. So the first one, I don't think it's any surprise. Anywhere you look online at the moment, you can see about this. Napoli. Now, they are also interested in Grealish from Man City, as well as Garnancho, also from Man United, obviously. The thing is, there's a limit on the non-EU players they can bring in. If you remember last season, Manchester City cost Marcus Rashford going to Milan because they signed Kyle Walker, which meant they couldn't sign another player from England, which obviously was Rashford. So that fell through. They did get Kyle Walker, who apparently today has been linked to Everton. Bit crazy. But yeah, so that meant the Rashford thing fell through. So what's being read online today is that Napoli are interested in Sancho, but are leaning towards a loan over a permanent deal. So they don't actually want to buy him. I think it's going to be very difficult to sell him because he's got 1 year left on his contract. His wages are very high. And if we're demanding a fee as well, it's just going to put a lot of people off. If they can loan him, obviously there's no fee, so they can use the money they would have paid to buy him on his wages. And then if it goes well there, they can potentially try and sign him on a free after this season. Which, from United's perspective, you know, it gets him off the books. It gets him away from the club. So it would probably suit all parties, if I'm honest. But there has also been interest from Napoli in the other two players we mentioned. So Garnancho and Grealish. They would, if they sign Sancho, they would also be able to buy one of the other two. So they could potentially loan Sancho and then sign Grealish or sign Garnancho. But again, where they'll go with that, who knows? I think the only option for them in regards to Sancho is a loan. They don't want to buy him because they're not placing Sancho above Grealish or Garnancho. And realistically, Sancho's probably the only loan option out of those three. So that's where their head's at. But there has also been interest from the Saudi League for Sancho. So apparently several Saudi Pro League teams are apparently also interested in Jadon Sancho. Which would be very interesting because we know that money would be no issue. So considering Jadon Sancho turned down playing in the Champions League for a team who wanted him for 150k a week over money, he's clearly money driven, money focused. He wants to get paid. So if he does go to the Saudi League, I'm not sure whether he would accept it, whether he would think he's too big for it. But realistically, his England career is over. There's no chance he's getting a call up anytime soon. So why not go to Saudi? He could probably get about 300k to 400 a week over there. And they'd probably pay about 20 or 30 million for him. So Man United would be better off. He would be much better off. And I think he's only like 27. So he could go there for 2 or 3 years, like refocus, find himself, and then potentially come back. If he's, you know, making an impact for himself, doing well over there, English clubs would want him. Italian clubs would want him. Even German clubs, where he probably wants to play, would still want him. So if I was him, I think I would go to Saudi. I'd get the bargain. I'd make as much money as I could for the next couple of years. And then I'd either set myself up for life, or I would prepare myself to come back and make a comeback. But that's just my thoughts. Where do you see Sancho going? Do you see him going to Italy? Do we think Dortmund are going to come in for him again? Or is the Saudi Pro League calling him? Is that big payday coming? Comment below and let me know what you think. As always, I've been Liam, so thank you for watching. If you're new here, please subscribe. And why not drop a like on this video? I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.